you have a roof over your head, but you also realize there's also like 4 other people that are like going to be in this property too.
Yeah.
So, you know, you gotta just knowing basically that you're not alone, but you're also have like your own space where people just can't like invade.
Yeah.
People just
So
can't be private.
let me ask you. So do you have an apartment right now?
Yes.
You have an apartment, like, or a studio?
I have an apartment, so I have a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom.
1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. For you to get into that apartment, what did you have to pay?
I have to pay like a down payment of $1,600.
You had to give them $1,600?
Yeah, for a down payment.
Okay, what is that for deposit or is that first month's rent?
Deposit, but it also includes first month's rent.
Okay, so that included first month's rent. So if I had to guess, your rent's probably around $800 a month, somewhere around there, right?
Yeah.
So that was first month's rent and security deposit,
Yes.
right? Now, when you bought the home, or excuse me, now when you rented the property, did it come furnished?
No.
It didn't come furnished, right?
No.
Okay.
So I had to get, so like everything I had to transfer from, you know, so everything, you know, I have to like get on my own. So that's like something that, you know, I have to.
So how much did it cost for furnishings?
So
You spent, to get in a 1 bedroom, 1 bath,
Yeah.
you spent $1,600 to get in,
Yeah.
which was first month's security deposit,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Did the property come furnished?
No.
How much money did you spend on furnishing and all that? That's about, I would say your unit's at least minimum 500 square foot. Easy. Maybe even 600, 700. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I would say 500 to 800 square foot.
But still, like, I paid about like $600 for all the amenities. So like the couch, and then, you know, the dining table, and then the bed and the frame and stuff like that. As well as, like, you know, the nightstand. So
now,
that's around like $600.
So you're in at what, 2,200 now, roughly?
Roughly, yeah.
About $2,200. So first month's security deposit
Yep.
and furniture,
Yep.
right? $2,200. What about power? Did you have to pay any deposits?
No, not when I first got there.
Not when you first moved
I
in.
had to make sure. Yeah.
What about cable? Internet?
They have cable. No,
Internet?
Oh yeah, internet. Surprisingly, my place comes with internet.
Okay, so your place comes with internet. Perfect. Yeah. All right, so what about electricity? How much is your bill every month?
Around $300.
$300 a month? $300 a month for a 1 bedroom?
Yeah.
Are you serious, dude?
I'm so serious.
Bro, what in the hell are you doing in there, bro? Do you got like a marijuana grow house or something? I'm serious, dude. Like, what is $300 a month in a little studio apartment or a 1 bedroom apartment?
For real, don't have.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Okay, all right. So, dude, that's expensive, right? You're one person in a 1 bedroom apartment. It's $300 a month. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Hold on, let me check.
No, it's all right. It's all right. You don't have to go and check, right? But okay, so now you're at.
Yeah. So I'm at like 2,800.
Okay, you're at 2,800. No, that's not to get into the unit. So you're only at $2,200 to get in the unit.
Yeah.
Did you have to make any repairs or hire a cleaner or anything like that?
No.
All right. So here's my point. You're at $2,200 for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath to get into a unit in Orlando, which is damn cheap actually, right? That's like unheard of.
Yeah.
Your ongoing monthly cost, variable and fixed, would you say it's about, you have your $800 rent, you're at $800, $900, $1000, $1,100 between rent and utilities.
Yes.
Your internet's included. Are you paying any other costs like parking or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So you're at $800, $900, $1000. So you're at $1,100 a month between just rent and power.
Yes.
That's every single month, and the power bill is variable.
The power bill is variable. I think that
So it can go up to 500 or 400 or 200,
Yeah.
right? So let's just say average $1,000 a month, right? You're paying every single month, right?
Yes.
What PadSplit has done, so you have a better understanding, is they have eliminated the large deposits. You don't have to pay a security deposit. You don't have to pay these first, last, and security. You don't have to pay all these huge deposits, right? So the barrier to entry is a lot lower, and when you go and you get a PadSplit room, all water, all electric, internet, is all included within that month or that weekly expense that we call dues, right?
Yes.
Because you rent per week. Now, it's not transient. Most of the time, people stay between, they say on PadSplit, based on their data, the average person stays between 7 to 9 months, based on their data, right?
So wait, so
7 to 9 months is the average duration of time somebody will book a room.
So they're paying roughly around $31,500 in total for 6 to 9 months.
Yeah.
Which is not bad, because that means
wait,
that's like,
what math are you doing?
so you said,
well,
so,
room rates on PadSplit, just so you know, depending on the market you're in.
Yeah.
Like the Jacksonville market, the average. Let's talk about averages.
Yeah. So what's the average of like a year?
The average in Jacksonville, the average in Jacksonville is 176 a week.
So 176 a week
times 4.
Times 4. So that means that's 704.
Yep. Times 12.
Times 12 days.
12. No, 12. No, times 12.
Times 12. That's 8,448.
No, yes, correct.
Yeah,
8,000. That's how much they're paying a year to.
But people don't stay for a year.
No, people stay longer than that. People can stay as long as they want.
I thought there was a limit for that.
No, they can stay 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, whatever. As long as that PadSplit is in service as a PadSplit or co-living property, doesn't have to be like signified as a PadSplit, they can live at the property. So I'm just telling you the average. Let's talk about averages. If you look at the average person, they're staying there between 7 to 9 months. But my point to you is what PadSplit has solved is they have solved the affordability problem in the aspect of individuals who don't have the first, the last, the security, who don't have the money to furnish a whole entire unit, who want everything very simplistic in the sense of, oh, I can pay weekly dues, right? I don't have no long-term commitments at this property, but I get a fully furnished place, I get all utilities, I get internet, I get everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Right?
You get everything you need.
So they're able to help out individuals, again, who are in the job force, who might not make as much money, or maybe who's in transition points in their life and need a cheap place to stay.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
So what is the primary risk you foresee with PadSplit investment, and how do you plan to mitigate them?
So the only risk I see is the market becomes very, very, very saturated. It's going to take a long time for the market to become very, 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 very saturated. But anyway, so what I see is if the market becomes very saturated and we have a lot of supply and there is a lot of demand, but the demand is not as high, then you're going to have to take your nightly rate or your weekly rates down. And over time, it can continue to decrease and decrease. So right now, I don't see that being a problem, and majority of markets are not saturated. There's probably a couple of them that are starting to see numbers that are close to saturated. I'm not sure, because I'm not looking at other markets that potentially might be saturated. Like, I hear from people that Atlanta is saturated. I don't know, but I hear that that's one of the, I think that's the first market, and they're still seeing tons of growth and tons of demand. I'm not sure. You'd have to get with a PadSplit representative to kind of answer that question for that particular market. I just know my markets, and my markets, none of them are saturated. None of them are close to being saturated. But I guess that's the only thing I see as a risk.